Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump and prescription prices. Trump made a proclamation that he was going to do something major about prescription prices in the U.S., and we've gotten a lot of questions about it. In relevant part, he posted, quote, "I'm pleased to announce that tomorrow morning in the White House at 9 a.m., I will be signing one of the most consequential executive orders in our country's history. Prescription drug and pharmaceutical prices will be reduced, almost immediately, by 30% to 80%. They will rise throughout the world in order to equalize, and for the first time in many years, bring fairness to America." Does it immediately reduce prices? No, of course not. It basically gives pharmaceutical companies 30 days to do something, and if they don't, then the Trump administration promises to take action. Do Americans really pay more for meds than people in other countries? Yes, substantially. U.S. prices are often 3 times higher. The numbers he's been giving when talking about this are pretty close to reality. So close that even for a normal politician, they wouldn't be criticized. For somebody who uses inflated numbers as often as Trump does, he honestly deserves a little gold star. Of course, now that I've said that, he'll deviate and say 1,000% or something. Will Trump's plan for tying U.S. prices to foreign prices work? Yes. Europe is going to pay for the wall. Prescriptions. Sorry. Will it work? Sadly, probably not, but I wish it would. The problem is rooted in the idea that somehow pharmaceutical companies are choosing to charge less in other countries. Like pharmaceutical companies are voluntarily leaving money on the table in those other countries. Does that sound like a pharmaceutical company? Of course not. They're charging the most they can there as well. Companies charge whatever the market will bear. In some places, it will bear less. In some cases, government regulations keep prices down. The U.S. system is very fragmented, and that raises prices. Businesses will do the math and start making decisions about what to offer where, or they can spin stuff off, or license. There's a bunch of workarounds for his current concepts of a plan. But for once, he's hit on a real issue, and likely failure of this plan might actually lead to a workable plan somewhere, which would probably involve something a lot closer to Biden's plan than Trump will want to admit. There's a part of me that thinks he's only doing this to try to change the story from Republicans gutting Medicaid and public health in general. So a short recap. Real problem. Not a great solution. Might lead to a workable solution. Definitely drawing attention to an issue that could help people. Might be a giant cynical distraction from the very immediate damage Republicans are doing to healthcare. I'm mildly curious to see where this goes. Unlike a lot of issues where he has a bad idea he wants to implement, it's not likely that he's going to make this problem worse than it already is. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.